Well, during this Black History Month, WTHR thought it was the perfect time to learn more about the Black history all around us in Indianapolis. So I learned about one of the powerful leaders who helped shape this city.
What's up, Julia? We're here at St. John's Missionary Baptist Church in Martindale. Now, this sits on what used to be called Martindale Avenue, okay? So when people are looking for Martindale, they may not find it now because there's no street named Martindale Avenue. Right now, it's named after Dr. Andrew J. Brown. He was the pastor at this church. They renamed the street for him in 1986 while he was still alive, which is pretty significant if you're still alive and they decided to name a street after you. To preserve this neighborhood, a lot of Black leaders stepped in.
That's awesome.
When King was assassinated, right, cities all over the country rioted, and they were mad, well within reason. It was leaders like Andrew J. Brown and leaders like Bobby Kennedy, who was in town that day, that kept Indianapolis from all that violence and rioting and chaos. And so, like, these leaders played such a big role in our city's history.
That's got me fun. So, like, they were out in the community telling people, you know, don't act out because of this. You know, there's other way to do it.
Right, and like, everyone's so excited because Bobby Kennedy's running for president and he's here in Indianapolis to speak, right? And then you get this opposite type news, right? And it takes some strong leaders, right, in our city and a tough, resilient city to listen to that information and not act out, right? To think about it and what that means for our country and how we can respond in a good way. And that was right here, a big result of people who were in this area.
That's amazing.
That's crazy.
And Reverend Brown, who considered Martin Luther King Jr. a friend, was actually with his parents in their home on the night that he was assassinated. And again, he was credited with trying to keep the community calm and not to act out in violence.
Wow. And so many people knew him as, of course, Martin Luther King as the civil rights leader, but just quick reading and just talking to you, he was a close family friend. So it was just interesting to have that perspective too.
I really enjoyed taking these tours. I love your tour, and your tour's coming up later this week. Coming up tomorrow, you're going to see my tour with Samson, our history tour guide, talking about the Jazz Masters mural that's painted on the wrong side of a building. We'll tell you all about that coming up tomorrow. More Sunrise coming up.